welcome back to the Agile Commute podcast, where we will laugh and explore fresh insights and practical advice to re-energize and inspire your leadership, business, and Agile journey. We are your co-hosts, John Burns and Casey Sharp.
And thanks for joining us on the ride today.
In this episode, we are picking back up where we left off last time on personality tests.
So I am going into this one blind, and I think that's probably kind of fun to see. Like, I don't really know anything about this one, but I don't know what this is called. The website is literally eaglecenterforleadership.com. And it says developing leaders, strengthening relationships, a global leadership development firm. We're not sponsored by them. I know nothing about these people, but, I don't know anything about it. So maybe this is a terrible test. I have no clue. But anyway, one of my coworkers or former coworkers, still keep in touch, but she had done this test with her team. And so they actually did use it, like, for real. So do we want to start with this one and work our way backwards?
Yeah, I'm ready to take one. Let's do it.
Okay. So I clicked the take the test. It's 20 questions. We're going to move rapidly. Okay, ready? I clicked start. So let's read them and let's see what we pick. You want to read the first one?
I'll go first, yeah. In the group of words below, select the word that most often applies to you. Flexible, daring, logical, or lively.
Oh, boy.
Did you get the same one?
Yeah. I have the same one. Okay, I remember that I didn't like this test because I was like, I don't think any of these words are applicable. Most often applies to me?
Yeah, of the words there. So, yeah.
Well, are you picking lively or flexible?
Why? I don't want to give it away. I don't know.
Why?
I'm
You
cross
should
between
say.
flexible and lively.
Well, you have to pick.
I'm going to go lively.
Okay, I picked
more so.
I picked logical, clearly.
Okay.
Because I'm none of those other things. So next question, number 2. In the group of words below, select the word these are all the same. These are all the same question. Okay, so it's enduring, calm, convincing, happy. Literally none of these words apply to me. What do you mean?
Most applies to you. I'm going to say for you, it might be enduring.
That was the one I was going to pick because, again, process of elimination, not happy, not convincing, certainly not calm. I would think you're happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pick happy.
Next
is friendly, easily influenced, self-denying. Ooh, strong-willed. Ooh, you have a choice here.
What does self-denying mean? Like you don't let yourself do stuff or be or...
Yeah. For whatever reason, it would be you're trying to build up your discipline or you don't think you deserve it.
How can a girl choose?
I'm going to pick friendly for me.
Okay, which one should I pick? Because I'm easily influenced. I'll do whatever you say.
I'll say I'd say you're strong-willed.
Yeah,
most often.
Yeah, probably. I do think I am easily influenced, but we'll go with what most often applies with me. Okay, next. All right. The next group of words is thoughtful, competitive, amusing, or agreeable.
Oh, interesting.
I think it depends. Oh, why is this so hard? See, this is where we're getting into that conversation where I feel like depending on the situation,
it is. This one
3 of these apply to me.
Yeah, it really does.
4 of these, all of them apply.
But most often, my reactive would be agreeable.
Really? Okay, interesting. I thought you were going to say thoughtful. Yeah. But actually, no, that makes a lot of sense based on your other LCP results.
Yes.
Okay, well, help me figure out what I'm supposed to pick. Oh, by the way,
I already hit people. Next. What were they again?
For people listening to this, don't take the test with a friend. This is not how you're supposed to do these. I just want to say that.
No.
You should take them alone.
No, you got to do it on your own.
But we're doing this for fun.
First instinct.
Okay, it was thoughtful, competitive, amusing, agreeable.
Competitive.
I'm not competitive at all. What do you mean?
With yourself.
Oh, yeah. That is true. That's funny because I was actually going to say amusing, Not because I think I'm funny, but based on the boisterous laughter I get when I say ridiculous things at work. And I'm like, I don't know why you guys thought that was funny, but y'all have a very low sense of humor around here. Okay, fine. I'll pick competitive. Why not? The thing that kills me about that though is I don't associate the word competitive with myself, but when you said it so naturally of like, oh, but you are with yourself, that is really true. I just
Yeah.
don't ever think of that as competitive. I think of that as like a consistent growth mindset and self-criticism constantly. Like those are the words I use.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, next.
I was just thinking like when you do something, it's not good enough. You do it again. You just keep going until it's good enough.
Yeah, that's
That's
true. Okay,
yeah.
next group.
Perfectionist, bottom line, energetic, easygoing.
Oh, this
Ooh,
is
definitely perfectionist
easy.
for me.
Easy. This is easy. Give me more of these.
Did you do bottom line or did you do perfectionist? I think you did.
Perfectionist. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's it. I'm energetic. Next.
Great. That was easy. All right. We have independent, content, active, and perceptive. This one's hard. I don't think either of us are content.
No. I'm going to put perceptive.
Yeah, I'm torn between independent and perceptive. Which one should I pick?
That's a tough one for you, I
I
think.
know. I don't know which one is more often applied to me.
The way I think about this is when I go into a room or when I start a conversation or when somebody says something, what's the first thing I do of these things? What's the first thing that pops up? For me, I notice a lot of things of how they said it or how people are moving or how they're interacting with each other more so than me being active.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with perceptive, but I'm very torn. Next,
Okay.
over you.
Certain, laid back, advocate, and steady.
I know what I'm not.
I'm going to go with advocate.
Oh no, I was gonna pick that.
Okay.
Oh no, we're the same.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was torn between that one and certain
Mm,
because
I was expecting you to put certain.
well, see, this is tough because again, like I think it depends. In my current role, I advocate for everyone.
The way we're doing this is interesting. I wonder if it would be more valuable to have you take it and then somebody else or a group of people take it describing you to see what the difference is.
Oh my god, I would love to see that. Holy cow, we should totally do that.
Because that's the aspect of the LCP that I like, where you rate yourself because it's 360. You have other people rate you, and then you examine the
Oh
difference.
my god, I love that. I'm gonna write that down, and we're gonna do this later. But
Mhm.
okay, hold on. All right, let's keep going. Let's rapid fire. Let's go. We got to do initial reaction. No more talking. All right, we have confident,
Yeah.
spur of the moment, detailed, and reserved.
Okay, I'm good. Spur of the moment.
I said detailed. Okay, next.
Cheerful, list maker, good natured, and straightforward.
Easy. List maker. Let's go. What did you pick? Cheerful?
Cheerful.
Okay. All right, we have devoted, commanding, likable, and affectionate. Certainly not likable. And no, I'm not commanding, if that's what you were thinking. Wrong.
Okay. Replay what you just said.
No, which one did you pick? Did you pick likable?
Likeable.
I
Yeah.
picked devoted
Okay.
because I associate that with being dedicated, which maybe that's wrong.
Here we go. Dominant, talker, listener, loyal.
Okay, dominant. Well, you're certainly a talker, or rather a yapper. You just really like to
Yeah, I
yap.
don't like that about me, but that's what I am picking.
I don't really know which one to pick, so I'm gonna pick loyal.
Okay.
Okay. Ill-natured, unbending, unpredictable, quiet.
Ooh, I know what mine is.
What's yours?
Unpredictable.
That's what I
I've been
picked.
accused of that.
Which one? What are you going to say? Unbending?
Mm,
Was that what you're going to pick though? Well, so here's my thought process with the unpredictable is I think I have an emotional roller coaster that is sometimes hard for even me to predict,
oh, okay.
which is why I picked that. And I think unbending, I come across very intensely sometimes, but I think in general, I am almost always willing to have a philosophical conversation about stuff and change my opinion, even if it takes a while. Okay, next.
Yeah. Hard to please, absent-minded, unsure, inconsiderate. Ooh. That's interesting.
Oh, I don't know. This one's a hard one.
I'm gonna say of these, unsure for me.
Really? Okay.
What were you thinking?
I
Like
thought you were gonna do
absent-minded?
absent-minded, not to like be
Yeah,
rude. I was gonna pick hard to please or unsure.
yeah.
Which one do you think makes more sense?
Hard to please.
Okay, fine. Jeez. Okay, next. Angered easily. Well, we know what I'm picking. Wishy-washy, impatient, and doubtful. Okay, well, I definitely know what you should pick.
Of these, were you wishy-washy? Is that what
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
gonna say?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think,
Oh, impatient for you,
okay,
definitely.
that's what I was gonna pick. Yeah. Okay, next one.
Noisy, idle, isolated, forward. Gosh, I don't know.
Okay, I know mine.
Of these, I don't think I'm not that noisy.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
I'm not
true.
idle.
Forward?
I'm not necessarily isolated. I can be isolated. Nah, I'm forward.
Maybe
That's
forward,
the
yeah.
closest.
Okay, next. Changes easily, bossy, lazy, or loner.
Mine's definitely changes
Mine's
easily.
definitely bossy.
Yeah. Next, temperamental, disordered,
Oh
workaholic,
no.
aimless. Ooh, I don't know what you're gonna pick.
Me either. What's disordered mean? Like disorganized?
Yeah, probably.
I feel very dumb. I don't know what that means. Not ordered. Wouldn't that just why wouldn't it just say disorganized?
I don't know. I'm gonna pick disordered.
Okay, I don't know if I pick workaholic or temperamental. Because I do think I'm both.
Yeah, I read disordered as not sure of the priority.
I just like disordered. Not neatly arranged, confused, and untidy. I think I'm gonna pick workaholic. Are you sticking with disordered?
Yep.
Okay, next. Suspicious, overreacting, procrastinate, headstrong.
Procrastinate for me.
This one's hard. I don't know what to pick because I feel like I'm all of these.
Headstrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not overreacting. That's overacting.
Oh, I can't read. They have something on here to
Yeah.
test that.
So yeah, so definitely headstrong for you.
Okay, next.
Scatterbrained, critical, rude, and
Oh, I
unconcerned.
totally know what you are, and I totally know what I am. Easy. Okay.
Yeah. I know I'm scatterbrained, and that's why sometimes I would upset you when I start talking about ideas. And then I said, look, most of my ideas are harebrained, and I had to put them in categories. And then we had to come to an agreement on what are you talking about? Is this a harebrained idea, or is this something that we're actually going to
Well,
do?
I think the other thing that drives me crazy when we just like chit chat or whatever is that with
Hmm.
scatterbrained people, and it's not just you, I've noticed this with some other people that I work with, is that like they start a thought and then they go somewhere else and then they never come back
Yeah.
to the original thought. And I'm over here like, well, what happened? Where did we go? What do you mean? What's going on? Like, what about
Yeah.
the thing that you said earlier? And now we're over here and then you're done with the story, but then you didn't say the original thing. Anyway, I picked critical.
I'm trying to
Shocker.
get better at that.
Okay, last one. Moody, insensitive, unwilling, unsettled.
Huh. Unsettled for
I
me.
picked moody.
Okay.
Okay,
All
ready?
right.
Okay. Oh, I got the same thing that I got 4 years ago. So I guess my personality didn't change. Well, I got the same.
What the heck is this?
It's your thing. Don't you have the lion, monkey, turtle, and camel? And it gives you a
What do
number.
the numbers
It
mean?
means how much you are of that
Yeah.
animal.
Oh, higher the
Yeah.
more? What are you?
I'm a camel. What are you?
Monkey.
Oh, I was totally going to guess that. What are your numbers across the board?
My lion is a 1. My monkey's an 11.
Okay.
Turtle's a 7, and my camel's a 1.
Interesting. I'm going to have to try and find. I had the description. Oh, the descriptions are down at the bottom. I'm an idiot if you keep scrolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had lion 5, monkey
Uh-huh.
3, turtle 0, and camel 12. So let's
Oh.
just look at monkey and then we'll look at camel. So monkey says much loved monkey. Shocker. Much loved monkey is a is a personality that loves people. They love to laugh, they love to tell stories, and they are very verbal. This personality is generally extroverted and is comfortable in groups. They love social settings and love to connect with others. Monkeys have a wonderful skill of truly caring about and understanding people. They have the natural ability to read others' feelings with accuracy. They are natural connectors and thus can be powerful influencers. However, monkeys can wear their feelings on their sleeves. They are sensitive creatures and they can be hurt with insensitive words or behavior. They can react with emotion instead of with a thought through. That's not a real sentence. Okay.
The competent camel tends to focus on the details and on how a project is completed. They prefer to focus on the smaller tasks and on creating and working within processes and systems. And they generally have a logical, processing, analytical mindset. They want to follow the steps and the rules that have been laid out, and they will ensure that every I is dotted and every T is crossed. These are the people that read the entire instruction manual for the new microwave in the break room cover to cover, and then file it away in an alphabetized, color coded filing cabinet for future reference. The camel's generally a linear thinker, and they need to know that they have received all of the information that is required before engaging in a new venture or project. Above all else, the camel is motivated by the details and wants to ensure the quality of the work. It's pretty accurate.
I actually don't feel like that's that accurate. I think the last sentence is
Mm.
accurate, and that's about it. Do you remember when we started this podcast and I got a new microphone and I didn't know how it worked? And you were like, hey, did you read the manual? And I was like, what manual?
That's true.
Oh, that was embarrassing. Anyway,
Oh, I remember that. That was awesome. Like, what button? There's a button.
yeah, I mean, like I get it. They're basically just saying that like you're competent. I'm not big on that, and like it says, oh, you want to follow processes and systems. I guess that is true, but I am very willing to change them as long as it's clear what we're changing and like that's been communicated.
Mm.
So I think something you and I have talked about is like when you set an expectation, I have that in my head and I need to keep to that. But then when people just change the expectations, they don't tell you, and then they start things like that does actually bother me. How do you feel like
Mhm.
yours was as it pertains to you and your personality? You feel like that was kind of accurate?
It's pretty close, but I'm not entirely 100% monkey. So we're
Yeah,
just like the other personality tests. We have attributes of the different animals, sure, and that's why we have numbers in the other ones.
yeah,
Um, so
yeah. What was your second one?
ah, turtle.
Oh, turtle. Oh, that makes perfect sense. This one is the tranquil turtle. I'm not going to read all of them, but they're a people person basically. And you're like
Mhm,
chill,
yeah.
which I am not, which is why I have a 0. And then lions are like doers, confident,
Yeah, they are.
you know. Anyway, yeah, this is like cute. I think this is a very basic one. I'm sure that when you sign up and you get like the full report, I'm assuming there's probably more to it. But like this is a nice little quick one. It doesn't take that long. It took us longer because we were chit-chatting, but like this is a quick, easy one. It is also free, so that's an option. Again, conversation starters.
Mm,
Conversation starters.
yeah, and they shortcut to getting to know somebody, I think. We've been going for quite a while and it's a lot of fun, but we got to wrap up. So, why don't we wrap up by going through what we know of our personality test results from the different tests?
Why don't we start with 16 personalities?
All right, 16 personalities.
Okay, so we talked that you're the campaigner. Do you
Mhm.
feel like that was accurate for you?
Yeah, I think it's accurate. And a really quick description here is campaigners are enthusiastic, creative, and social free spirits who can always find a reason to smile. They embrace big ideas and actions that reflect a sense of hope and goodwill toward others. It is pretty spot on the first couple of paragraphs. Yeah, so that's what I am. I can go through the numbers for each trait, but I'm not.
It's fine.
That's probably going to be meaningless.
Yeah. Well, so I got the advocate, which is INFJ. Um, and this one is they tend to approach life with a deep thoughtfulness and imagination. Their inner vision, personal values, and a quiet, principled version of humanism guide them in all things. And what
Mm.
I'll say stood out for me with this was the strengths and weaknesses I felt like were spot on. I thought the weaknesses were funny if you look at those later. It's sensitive to criticism, perfectionist, avoiding the ordinary, and prone to burnout. I was like, well, somehow they knew me pretty well. I think the strengths were pretty good too, but in general, like I thought this was really good, and I kind of perused all the different things, and I read some of this out loud at work, and my team members kind of laughed because they thought it was pretty accurate. So
Yeah. My weaknesses are resisting structure, acting without thinking, easily distracted.
yeah, dude, that's very good. Okay, there's that one.
Yeah.
Let's go to disc, I guess.
Okay, I'll go first. Mine is my natural style. Is my dominance is it dominance? Yeah, my D is a 75 out of 100. My I is a 94 out of 100, which is one of the highest for my company. My S is 34 out of 100, and my C is a whopping 7 out of 100.
Oh my god, we're like absolute opposites, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to dive into this more another time, but I'll quickly go through mine. My dominance was 39, influence was
Mhm.
14, my lowest one. Steadiness was 57, and conscientiousness was 96. Like the literal exact other opposite end of the circle.
Yeah.
um
Oh, the circle. I'm a promoter. Both of my styles, adapted and natural, are in the promoter thing, all the way out on the edge.
this is I'm a CS. Is there like a thing that I don't think I got a little thing like a promoter.
This is the report that I got. Are you in the middle between C and
Well,
S?
yeah, they said you're a CS, precise, systematic thinker and worker, follows procedures, over
Yeah,
orderly, attentive to detail, diplomatic, rarely provokes teammates. That's not true. I'm just kidding. um,
that would be like a coordinator.
like security, being
Yeah.
part of a group, share responsibilities.
Hmm. Yeah, S is supporter, C is analyzer, and in between it is coordinator.
Logic, accuracy, fairness, controlled, loyal, no, controlled, analytical, defensive. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Desired outcomes, communication, and underlying fears. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna reread my results. Personal accomplishment, impatient and blunt. Being taken advantage of is a fear. And
Mm.
being seen as incapable. Oh, dang, these people have me totally figured out. That's scary. Do you not have
Look
anything
at
like
mine.
that?
Hold on.
Oh my god, underlying fear, being wrong. That's what it says.
Mm.
That's so funny.
Let's see. Big thinker accomplishes goals through people, self-reliant, people-oriented, optimistic, enthusiastic, can support or oppose strongly. Let's see. Where's the fear? Ways not to communicate. Be curt, cold, or tight-lipped. Give um oh yeah. Don't give me my opinion unless I ask you.
So you're big influence guy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I forgot that we were like the opposite ends of the circle. Okay, should we move to Strengths Finder?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
So
really quickly though, I am going to interject. Sorry. I was going to say that your 16 personalities type
mhm.
is pretty middle of the road common, with more females being that personality type than males. I just thought you'd find that interesting.
Mm.
My personality type is the, according to this, least common personality type of all personality types, with the male female ratio being fairly balanced.
Cool.
Fascinating. All right. What did you get for Strengths Finder?
My 5 strengths are connectedness, which is relationship building, positivity, which is relationship building, maximizer, which is influencing, individualization, which is relationship building, and then arranger, which is executing. It's my only executing one.
Oh, they have categories for these? Yeah, we're going to have to do a part two because I don't clearly understand anything.
Yeah.
And I don't think we even finished the last question we had. I don't remember all of mine, but the believe it or not, do you want to guess what my top one was?
No, I don't know because I don't know all of them.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the book that has them all in there. My top one was harmony, which
Oh,
I
interesting.
feel like you may find hard to believe. That is also paired with, I'm pretty sure, achiever and discipline. There's 5, right? Harmony, achiever, discipline. I'm pretty sure restorative was another one, and I can't remember my last one.
Yeah, if I took it again, I would expect empathy would come up for me.
Yeah, I have to go back and read some of this stuff. But yeah, harmony, honestly, like I thought that was interesting. That was the first one. I sort of suspect that this would look pretty different for me now since I took this way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should have gotten harmony. Just like trying to keep the peace, finding common ground.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this. You can't quite believe how much time is wasted by people trying to impose their views on others. That does sound like me. All right, mystery solved. Okay, well, to wrap up, actually, I'm sorry. You didn't say, what's your Enneagram? I didn't take the test, but.
My Enneagram type is 7. The title of it is Enthusiastic Visionary.
Oh my God, I could have guessed that one, please.
Yeah.
You should have had me guess. Okay.
So really quick.
Yes.
I want to do this really quick. The leadership team I'm a part of, what we did was we prepared a presentation for each other on who we are, what our Enneagram type is, and what that means. So in mine, I did a little bit of research, and the Enneagram is the 9 types are actually, they correlate to the different kings and the lands.
The different what?
The different lands, kind of an island or land or nation that Odysseus visited in the Odyssey. So the king that's associated with this type 7 is King Aeolus, ruler of the wind, and he fears pain. He needs to experience life fully and he avoids pain. So what he did that was significant, he turned away Odysseus for fear that he will anger the rest of the gods. So that was his downfall. So Enneagram type 7 is an enthusiastic visionary. They seek pleasure and try to avoid pain, which is like a Freudian kind of thing.
And that's specific to your type?
Mm-hmm. And I'm what's called a counter Enneagram type 7, because Enneagram type 7s are very, very selfish. They're all like, I need to pursue my own pleasures. So there's a lot of like alcoholics that are type 7, I guess, apparently.
No.
But I'm a counter type 7 because what is it? I'm heavy social.
Okay. Well, when we come back to this, I'll have my results, and I would like to dive a little deeper into some of this. I'd like to come back to the question about like how do you kind of do this for your team, maybe how we can facilitate a little bit more. And then the last thing I did want to touch on that I didn't talk to you about is the idea of certain neurodiversity aspects in terms of, let's say, ADHD as an example, and how some of those types of things may show up in some of these tests. And the reason I say this is because I had a really fascinating conversation with a team member with his 16 personalities results. And he was like, they keep saying that I'm a free spirit, but I don't think they understand that I have ADHD. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. How certain things like that may impact what you get or how it's kind of perceived. I don't know if there's really enough there to talk about, but I just thought that whole conversation was like just super interesting. So, okay, well, we can end it there. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, well, let's end it there. We'll pick back up next time. This is such a robust topic. So we'll chat more about this next time. And thank you guys for listening. Please like, subscribe, sign up for notifications. If you have questions or thoughts, or if you go and take some of the tests and you want to share your results, we would love to chat about them. That would be super fun for us. If you take any of the tests or you do any of this stuff with your teams and you want to tell us kind of how that went, I think that would also be awesome. We would love to hear about it. We will link everything that we talked about today in the description box to our best abilities based on what content is available online for free. But yeah, please, like I said, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Find us on Instagram at the Agile Commute. And if you want to either DM us on Instagram, that works. If you want to email us, our email is theagilecommute@gmail.com. And thank you guys for listening. We will see you guys next time.
See ya.